welcome to the stream. So today, we are going to be finishing up with our Poland-Romania playthrough, which should only be, honestly, like at most an hour, if even that. Like I can honestly see it being done in like 30 minutes. Because the only person we're at war with right now, we just made the Soviet Union at the end of the last episode, and we're just going to be fighting against the Japanese. That's it. Very, very simple. As you can see, all of our allies are just going to be flooding their way to the Japanese border. So we don't want to just invade them by pushing them out of China. I think that's going to take too long. I think we can just plan naval invasion. What I will be doing is I will be building a port. Where do I want to build a port? Actually, I don't quite know. Because we don't really have any territory down here. I guess we have East Timor. That's basically kind of about it. Because we need to do a naval invasion of Japan. I think that much goes without saying. Our navy, of course, is of 12 ships. Which is not very good. In fact, I'd probably go on record and say that's pretty bad. Because we do have a lot of units around here. What I would also like to maybe do before the end of this playthrough is to form the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. We just need... We need 80% compliance in Lithuania, which right now is around 4%, which is, you know, quite off the mark. They will do the Infinite Garrison. Do we not have enough garrison divisions? Low manpower. This is occupation. What are we missing? 8,000 rifles. About 250,000 manpower. Okay, that's a lot of men. You have no manpower. You know, when you put it that way, it looks pretty bad. Okay, but Russia, thankfully, is going to give us 1 million manpower, so that makes my life substantially easier. And if we're just missing if we're just missing 8,000 rifles, how quickly will we produce that? About 105 days. You know what? That's actually not so bad. Especially with the garrison reinforcements from the Russians. We should be rather okay, all things considered. I mean, we're already at 10% here. Where else are we occupying? Technically, all of... we actually have a lot of occupations, but that's okay. Don't worry about it at the moment. We can worry about it in the future. You guys are on the Yugoslavian border. I don't even know why, because Yugoslavia is in our faction. I mean, I guess they could theoretically leave in the future, but I don't know if they actually will. You guys, I'm honestly... You're kind of garbage. I don't need you. I'm going to expand you just so we can get some more rifles for our units. I will assign one army to this front. I will assign one army to that border. And then the rest of you is just like, I mean, the British aren't at war here, so I guess we can send, like... I mean, can we send units? Do we have supplies to even think about sending units anywhere? I don't really know. Delete all of your plans for now. I mean, I don't think Japan's going to call us Pearl Harbor. It would be nice if they did, because then we get the Americans to help us, but... I think of the Philippines, they're American, and without the British being at war with Japan, like, our opportunities to get some naval bases established are quite limited. You want to give me military access. I mean, we have... Again, we have East Timor, so I guess we'll send like a 15 stack to East Timor, because I don't know where else to really put you. And then you guys, we will put you... I mean, who's not in our faction? I mean, I guess what we could do is just prepare for a battle against the British just in case. I don't think Britain is going to do any naval invasions. But on the off chance that they maybe even remotely think about it, we gotta put that dead in their tracks. Thank you, America and the Canadians, for some support. I think that wouldn't have been the British Raj, but either way. The United States has a war goal against Mexico. If they do push that, Mexico might end up joining with the Japanese. I don't really know, though. Nationwide, ignore all of this. Don't need any of you. And how much we have a 218 political power. I would like to spend it on something, but I don't really know what we can spend it on. Production, trade. Stop trading aluminum with the Italians. Not actually necessary. Actually, no, it is necessary. Shows what I know. Again, we only want to trade with subjects. Let's just trade with the Russians. Because we can just get like a ton of stuff from them. But not so much rubber. Okay, rubber will trade with the British on that. Thank you, Britain, for your support in this in our time of need. I mean, it's not really a time of need. We already beat the Soviet Union. But, oh my jeez, there's just... How many troops does Japan have? About 98 to 367. We have 800 on our own. I mean, we're actually the only faction at war with Japan. Apparent invasion here. Blue Army, when you arrive, you're going to be pushing your way down to Korea. And I think you can kind of just push these as aggressively as you can, to be quite honest. Because we can just flood units into the Japanese-controlled areas of Asia. It's not that big of a deal. But I mean, actually, we have a lot of allies in here. Maybe cancel this. I'm going to split you into 2 smaller armies. One army I'm going to have you deploy over here. And this army I'm going to have you stay in a port. And you'll prepare a naval invasion into, let's just say, there in Japan. We have naval superiority? Yes, we actually do. So if we can get this to work, let's just say 3 units on this naval invasion order. And same with purple. I mean, purple we can probably bring over there as well. We have too many. Okay, Mexico join up with the allies. I do like how now the units actually move around the train lines. I think that's quite nice. God, dude, there's too many men. You put too many men here. Yeah, but now that Mexico's in the allies, the United States probably wouldn't declare war on Mexico. I would have to imagine. It seems like it would be probably a mistake on their part. Hey, America, you want to join our alliance? You'd much rather... No, you wouldn't want to join anything. It is basically a big conga line. You're not wrong. Okay, thank you for the equipment, Italy. What do you want to research? Well, it's 1940. I mean, we can go for some basic nuclear tech. Again, I honestly think this whole section of the campaign might be over in like 20 minutes. Like, it's by no means impossible. We have our railguns here. I mean, yeah, I mean, it still kind of makes sense. I don't know really where else you would go. Like, we have a little bit of backing. And honestly, screw it. Get you out of here. Pull you here. I don't believe that our railguns can go anywhere else. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Question is, could we naval invade? Not right now. Okay, the Republicans have won the Spanish Civil War. I mean, I'll bring my naval units over. I don't know how much they can really get done, though. Does Japan have a navy? Or not Japan, Russia. They have 77 ships. Not horrible. I think it's completely acceptable. I want to see, is there anywhere in Japan that we could navally invade? Nagasaki? Look, if there's anybody in Nagasaki. And apparently we have our ability to do that. So yeah, let's just go there now. Get that done. Push against you. Our units are now on their way. Is there any closer ports? I mean, I guess there's Vladivostok. But I mean, they're probably fine where they are. Naval invasion of the Solomon Sea. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that actually means too much for us. And again, the railguns, they can't go into the sea, right? I don't believe so. Go to here then instead. Okay, we've been caught out a little bit, but if our units can at least land in Nagasaki, take the city, secure some of these rail... Okay, our units are taking a heavy beating. They're taking a really heavy beating. Okay, now there's also some Japanese troops in the area. I'm gonna force attack my way through and see if maybe we can get something here done. We did lose 8 convoys. We're at 98%, and as long as nobody else arrives, you should be okay. See, I don't like these Japanese ships here. Okay, please don't kill my naval units. I kind of need... Okay, we did manage to land. It did cost us... How many men did that naval invasion take? I think about 35,000 men, I think. So, excellent. Okay, but then delete all your plans. All station here. Delete all your plans. All station here. And try not to die. That's kind of my biggest fear here. By the way, can you block straits? I actually don't know if the AI... Can you block straits? I don't know. I mean, I know your supplies into Japan are probably going to be what experts would call dog shit. Okay, maybe we can try to fight you off here. I mean, where are supplies coming from? The supplies are coming... Yeah, the thing is, like, we just don't really have any supply stations around here. Take this city. Got a supply... Where do we have a supply depot? Not connected to the capital. What if I block... No, I can't block sea. What if I block, like, sea trade like this? And then... Sea trade can only come from... Vladivostok? Does that make any sense? Maybe it does. Maybe it makes a little bit of sense. I have no idea. Move your way down to this city. You move your way here. Try to go take Hiroshima. We have our units on the way. Capturing the rail depots. You guys deploy onto this line. Purple, you're going to be supporting them as well. Pushing way up into Japan. Okay, now you've been captured. Capture. I don't believe we can walk our way down to Okinawa. So are you now connected to the capital? I think so. I think it's... No, it wouldn't be getting supplies from Vladivostok. I don't really know where they're getting supplies from. You can get 2 free divisions here. I mean, you can invite Italy into the alliance, but Italy's already in the alliance, right? I mean, they're my puppet state, so they should be... Yeah, they're already in the alliance. What are you talking about? I mean, anything else that we can do? Can't do you. I mean, we can prepare for the next war. I feel like it's probably a little bit late for that, but you know what? Sure, give me an extra research slot. How are... Yeah, it's like not really connected to the capital. Has no access. And also not too sure why it's not showing... Okay, now it's showing up blocked off Z zones. I mean, I will admit the supplies here are absolutely dreadful. Bring you over. Capture this airfield, go to Osaka. And these 10 units, you need to kind of spearhead your way to Tokyo. And then you guys just do a basic attack like this. And what else do we want to do with you? I mean, we'll get our armored division. Seems fine. Take you. Research the assembly line production? Again, is there really going to be any major Japanese threats? I mean, we have some, but not too much. Again, I mean, you don't have great access to the capital. And I'm sure that's probably really putting a damper on things. We do now have a second port. I mean, the port still doesn't really connect to Poland at all. I mean, what we could do is, in construction... I don't even know where are these railroads. I think Kiev. We could connect this to the main hub like that. Push you to the top. And thank you, Mr. Gobo Dude, for the follow. Hello, welcome. Okay, go here, go to Tokyo. I mean, Osaka's gonna pull. I mean, yeah, like, Japan's almost dead. And this will be a very quick last episode of this series. I'm not too surprised. This is exactly how I saw this playing out. Maybe you can take here, you guys can take here. And where we see any supply depots, we got a supply depot here. Take that supply hub. Again, I want you capturing rail depots. Move your way to Tokyo. Did you know there's a secret Polish part of the tree? I do know if you, I think you have to deny all the monarchist candidates. You get like, you get like a bear, right? I've seen some people on the subreddit post that they have a bear as a king. Which is just like a little wild. Also, I do like how none of our allies even decided to come over to Japan to kind of help us. I mean, it's not, again, not that we need them. Oh, we have one German division, never mind. Shows me what I know. Yeah, we'll check. Glorious King. Okay, we got Excavation 3. I guess we get air superiority. Again, like, this playthrough's already over. But after this, we will be continuing on with our Kaiserreich campaign. Again, it would have been nice if we could have formed the Commonwealth. Ignore all of you. I mean, how much compliance we have? We have 18%. Yeah, I think getting up to 80% would have been very, very difficult. I guess we could actually just... I guess we can, like, force them in the cores. Actually, no, that wouldn't... Does that actually fix this? Average compliance more than 80%. If it's a core, does that count as compliance? I don't know. Oh, Japan is dead. Well, thank you, Japan. So, Japan, we're going to puppet you. We're going to satellite Korea. What's that? No, we'll satellite Korea. France, we'll give France some territory as well. France can have all of Japan's islands. And can I not give Japan... Okay, I think Japan gets to keep the islands because of the way I've done this by accident. But other than that, we'll go down to China. They can have you. They can annex Shaanxi. They can annex the Qing. Okay, apparently they cannot do that. And. Take all states. Okay, I think I've screwed up our thing here a little bit. And I guess you will just puppet. No. Incorporate that into French Indochina. Just give France all that territory. I'm sure they'll be happy with it. Okay, can't do that quite yet. France. Take all states. Yeah, so I've kind of given Japan too much territory. Wait, no, it's set owner. CHI. We're just gonna give China all this territory like this. There we go. Just take all your land. I mean, this should all be yours, to be fair. Okay, thank you, thank you. I don't think Japan really has any more territory. Then I'm gonna set owner Poland. I'm gonna take over Korea. Set owner Poland. And then we're just gonna release Poland as a satellite state. And Japan, sure, you can keep the islands. I'm not gonna fuss over it too much. So occupied territories. Go over to Korea. Release them as a nation. Release them as a puppet state. And there we go. We got the Wasan Empire. Led by this guy. And that's basically the end of the Poland campaign. Which, I mean, isn't too much of a surprise. But there's the November Alliance looking pretty good. And there we go. There's Poland. Conveniently made like exactly one nice episode to wrap everything up. I will try to... Is it set core? Or is it... Can you not set cores in this? I don't think so. Actually, what I could do is just like focused on no checks. And then go into here, and then be like, oh, what? Crazy. Wait. Not focused, not Joe checks. I want decisions, not no check. Or is it just decision? Decisions with an S. Am I losing my mind? Do they not? Do they change that you can't do the decisions anymore? No check. Help. Decisions. I guess you can't. Did they get rid of it? Focus on no checks. Focus on autocomplete. Ignore prerequisites. They must have. Which I'm actually a little annoyed with. I want to press this button. Nothing I can do to, there's the Italian lines. There's nothing I can do to get claims on there, I believe. That was a puppet state. I mean, you know what we could do? Focus dot, no checks like we did before. And then focus dot autocomplete. Will this allow me to break through this? If I do you, but we can't do. Okay. This is just so I can get my name to be a different color in the last second here. Wait, what's the last one? It's focus dot no prerequisites. Do I know how to spell requisites? God damn it, I do not know how to spell requisites on the top of my head. Okay, it also to ignore. Focus dot ignore prereq. There we go. There we go. We've now formed the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth with the King of Romania at its head. You should still be cores. Yes, you are. Lovely. You love to see it. And we've reborn the Commonwealth. Okay, there we go. The Polish campaign is now done. The November Alliance is looking sweet as hell. Do a quick save.